Ford versus Chevy, Logano versus Larson. Green flag, 400 miles awaits.
Whoa, big block by Buescher. Looked like Chase Elliott was trying to make a move. That was close, Kevin.
Well, those restarts are going to be like that all day because these guys know that this is when the tires are the freshest. There's all that apron down there. It's very enticing, and you're going to see them 3, 4, and maybe even 5 wide today on the restarts.
Already a lot of 3 wide. How about that?
We're in the Nevada desert, so the sand blows constantly. It'll be there on that back straightaway. And we are 3 and all but 4 wide at the line with Truex and Elliott way down on the bottom of the racetrack.
Why are they pushing so hard? Because this is the best time to make hay. When these things are together, these restarts are always chaotic at Las Vegas because it's so hard once they get spread out to pass.
Well, we see Kyle Larson going after the lead right here, and this is what we've talked about all weekend, Clinton. He got his car turned in the middle of the corner, was able to run the bottom of the racetrack and turn right under Joey Logano to take the lead. Yeah, we've got a new right side tire here that Goodyear brought, as we see Ryan Blaney go three wide on the bottom of Christopher Bell and Michael McDowell. Bell lets off, moves up a lane. But that new right side tire, we don't really know exactly how far it's going to fall off. A lot of the predictions from the garage are about 1 second in 25 laps as we see Christopher Bell get swarmed by the cars that were following him.
And we've got a car slow on the track, Mike.
Right rear tire, guys. Christopher Bell.
Well, guys, this is exactly what we talked about in our meetings this morning. It's kind of a gamble on that right rear tire. How much load can I put through the bump stop, and how low can I get the air in that right rear tire? And everybody's going to push it, but I don't know if this is that situation, but we know that these guys want to run as little air as possible in that right rear tire, and this is the consequences that come with it sometimes.
Or if the tire just goes on its own. Not much contact there. Three wide top, turn 2. Byron up there. And Larson. And more.
Well, I think that's an important pass right there, Clint, with William Byron getting by Kyle Larson. And I think up front, these guys on 2 tires, look at this. I don't know that that's going to work for them very long.
This might be.
I don't know.
That's 4 or 5 cars passed in one lap. One corner, I mean. Excuse me.
What a run, and that began back in turns 1 and 2.
Great
for
move.
William Byron.
Fantastic. Love it. Here comes Larson on that outside.
Bottom shot, Corey LaJoie. Didn't work that time, but
you were all over that. Very important for Byron to get around Larson.
Watch the right front as he rolls through the banking here, and you'll see what happened.
A big lift right there already. I think he knew something was going on. What it was, that right front wheel falls off. See the lug nut fall off right with it. Wheel comes off.
Well, that's just great camera work by our guys to catch what is happening right there. You see
there's the lug nut, and here comes the wheel, and the wheel's cut in half. So that was like that for a little bit. You could tell he lifted hard and was already starting to slow down. He felt it.
Comes Denny Hamlin with a pair of fresh tires on the bottom in the 11.
Yeah, first time we've seen him, but look at Byron out on that outside again. You know that battle between Larson and Byron's going to be heated up. Who can get through this traffic better? Larson beat him out of the pits.
You know, we see some close contact there with the 3 wide up on the top. I can't tell who that is.
Looked like Reddick, or no, excuse me, Bubba Wallace got tight.
And it was Byron way up top. Just the way they are now. Did he get the wall? That's the question.
I think he got moved up and into the wall.
And we think so. Watch the 24, upper left. And
woo!
Just scraped it.
Gonna make a move to the inside.
You see Kyle go up the racetrack because he, like we talked earlier, he does not want to be in that wake. And Daniel missed the bottom of the racetrack right there, and Kyle was able to get the preferred line through 3 and 4. Still hasn't cleared him.
Kyle Busch led that lap, and here comes Kyle Larson to the bottom. looking for second on Suarez.
It's like Byron has picked up a trash bag or something. A lot of debris with all this wind out here.
And he has reported he is overheating. Larry.
Yeah, he may be overheating, but he is complaining. He said absolutely just plowing. But yeah, that's got the whole nose covered right there.
And Mike, when he came on the radio and said he had the debris on the grill, the team immediately jumped up on the wall. The report from William Byron, the temp was 350 when he came down the front stretch last time already.
That's high. Yeah, that's hot.
The report from the driver on his car is that it is very good. No complaints about the car. He's had this race circled before the season even started to get to Vegas, and he's proven why right now.
But Kyle Busch does not want to give up this lead.
Larson did a good job getting to his outside. I thought he was going to roll right by him, but no, sir. Kyle Busch holding tough on that bottom. Finally gets the job done. Kyle Larson, your leader. Yeah, they're coming. I mean, that was the question I needed to see. Can these Toyotas take advantage of the downforce that they have on these longer runs? And look here, deep into a run, here they come, all of them. 1, 2, 3 of them trying
Ty's
to
going to have a huge
Busch.
run off this corner off the top of the racetrack.
Got a little tight on the exit, but a lot of momentum down here.
1 to go in stage 1. Kaz Grala should be able to stay on the lead lap. And that's important to William Byron.
Thing I like about all this, Clinton, is how we can move all over the racetrack. We've got cars on the top, bottom, middle, everywhere.
We may have a new leader coming to the flag for stage 1. Tyler Reddick sweeps up behind Kyle Larson and will not take the stage win. Larson gets it side by side for third. Give it to Truex over Busch, Hamlin, and Gibbs. Here we go. Stage 2. Truex, Hamlin. "34 cars on the lead lap with the addition of William Byron, who got the free pass and is back in contention. 2 Toyotas, 2 Chevys, and then the rest of the field."
Well, LaJoie making a move on the outside of Martin Truex Jr. for second. Clear. Spire Motorsports, great job.
I don't want any adjustments. My entry is good. I think he's the only driver that has not complained yet today.
3 wide for second place here, as Kyle Larson tries to take advantage of the Truex-LaJoie battle. And Blaney right behind them. Kyle Busch down to the apron. Wow.
Well, we see Ryan Blaney is going to be third right there. Kyle Larson and Denny Hamlin 1-2. But Ryan Blaney, he leapfrogged a couple guys on that pit stop.
And Ross Chastain, who pitted as the leader.
Oh,
Too fast entering. And that will cost you at pit road speed, I guess, about a lap and a half to make that drive down pit road, get back up to speed. You'll lose about a lap and a half to the leader by the time you're back at speed. Lap and a quarter, lap and a half. 4th place, Tyler Reddick.
Overcoming that pit stop. Here he comes back again, tail end of this run, just like we had on that long run last time. Tyler Reddick getting back up where he needs to be. Fast race car.
But think about how long that's taken, Clint. That really emphasizes the point of making a mistake on pit road and doing the little things wrong, and how long it takes to make your track position back up.
No trouble.
Christopher Bell is around off of 2. More trouble for him. I don't think it's no right rear tire flat. That thing was up.
Leaders in 2 now.
4th caution of the day. Christopher Bell was in 14th place when this happened.
You see him right behind Chase Briscoe here. Gets loose. Round she went.
Just
caution out.
And right in the middle of that corner is where the bumps are that we talk about. And the higher up the racetrack you go. But a lot like last week when we were at Atlanta, Clinton, we see those cars kind of halfway poked out with that right front fender. It puts you in a position to where the car can get freer, especially if you're on the verge of being too free anyway.
All right, so Kyle Larson had not quite lapped Harrison Burton, so Derek Kraus gets the free pass.
He's spinning behind. Gonna get him.
Uh-oh.
Ty Gibbs.
Fill up with fuel.
Don't let that tire go, guys. Get that tire. Stage points on the line. They're going to be going for it.
4 wide. Five wide for an instant.
I told you we'd hear it today, Clint.
Look at the runs coming. All over the place, a lot of blocking. How about these 2 tires for Bowman? Got tight right here. Larson to the inside of him for the lead.
Who says we can't have a finish like last week here?
Reddick is back.
Reddick high loses a car length at turn 2. In Larson's draft, going to 3, gets half of that length back.
Trying to break that draft, Kyle Larson. Looking to the outside for the stage win right here. Not going to get it done.
Kyle Larson sweeps the stages as he did last fall.
These restarts are wild. Comes Kyle Larson already looking to the outside. Excuse me, Kyle Busch.
A lot of 3 wide, big runs off turn 2 on the top.
Well, we see a lot of 3 wide, like you say, Mike.
4 wide back here, boys.
Yeah, and what we've got right now is we've got a mixed up field. We've got the guys that stayed out in the front. You got the back half of the field that said, the heck with it. We're going to come in. We're going to take a chance, put stickers on. And they drove right through the middle and around the outside with those new tires.
Got too close there, Kevin. Drafted right to Larson, got in his wake. It got tight. Reddick got tight and shot up the racetrack. Here comes an assist with his teammate.
Yeah, and Tyler Reddick lost a bunch of ground on this pit stop as we watched Carson Hocevar coming into his pit stall, but Reddick lost a bunch of ground with a slow pit stop.
Still there, 19. All right, I am done. Racing them easy. That's it. Go back to work here.
Yeah, it's tough inside the car, and Ty's had a pretty challenging day with everything that he's been battling through, and it sounds like he feels like his teammate should cut him a break right there and know how fast his car is. And there you see him.
Whoa. Crossing back over it. Now you're going to be frustrated.
Yeah.
Now it's warranted. I agree with you, Ty Gibbs.
Trouble turn 2. One car sliding, slamming into the wall.
Oh no, Corey LaJoy. Was that right rear down maybe from sliding? I think the right rear was down right there. I think it wasn't down. He got. Yeah. I can't. Let's back up. Make sure he didn't get help. That car was right on his tail. But he got loose. It obviously, when he locked down, blew the tire out.
I can't tell you guys at home how hard that apron hit is. Listen to this hit the apron. Oh.
Looking to the inside. Reddick was going for it. Blocked by Larson. Now he's moving up.
3 wide, 2 rows deep, right behind the leaders.
Big run coming.
Wow, 3 Toyotas on the bottom. Push comes to shove.
Chastain on the outside, holding tough, off of 4.
For the lead.
Well, and that's what everybody else wants to see. They want to see Ross Chastain hold that 5 car up because they know that if he gets too far away, it'll be tough to catch him in this shorter run.
Chastain bottom to top as they enter turn 1.
Comes Denny Hamlin looking in that middle.
Still a lot of 3 wide.
And we know that Ross Chastain isn't going to go down without a fight. We've seen it every week. We've seen him do whatever he has to do in order to put himself in position to have a chance to win. So Kyle Larson clears him.
Got back away from him. Just like you said, cat and mouse game. Larson moved around, took his air away from him down there in 1 and 2, created a gap. Now he's fastest.
And watch this entry into 3. Kyle Larson has this big, lazy arc going into 3, trying to stay in front of that 45 car of Tyler Reddick as long as he can so that the front end doesn't turn well.
He's close, folks.
Reddick gained a little in 1 and 2 last time by, maybe half a car length.
Yes.
3 to go.
76 to a 94. Look at him moving out. Moving around, Larson moving up, taking that air off of him. He's catching him, he's there.
Yeah, and Tyler Reddick has figured out a little bit through 1 and 2 where he's running up the racetrack about 3/4 of the way.
He's blocking, he's gonna move up. Reddick is committed to that fence. Can he get to his outside? Gets a little bit tight here. The race is on.
2 laps to go.
Big time took his line there. He shot up the racetrack.
He tried to surprise Kyle Larson right there by going low, and Larson saw that in the mirror and was able to pull that car down the racetrack. But Tyler Reddick didn't lose a lot of time right there, so he still didn't lose the race.
Blaney a distant third, but uncontested.
This one's going to hurt him.
Yeah.
Here they come. Off turn number 4. Twice Larson and Reddick have finished 1-2. Larson the winner both times. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. 2 of the best in the business come off turn number 4. Reddick got within a car length, but Kyle Larson scores his 24th career win for Rick Hendrick and Chevrolet.
How about Ty Gibbs coming back up and getting a top 5 after the day he's had? Chastain, that gamble paid off, 4th place. And Blaney, 3rd, champion, grounded out.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.